We are not a hate group. We are not affiliated with any other Israelite group or black militia group. Israel United in Christ is a non-violent Bible-based movement. We do not advocate or condone any acts of violence against any race, ethnicity, or gender. We advise that if anyone hears or knows of any plots to cause harm to anyone or to break the laws of the land, you must contact the proper authorities to bring awareness to any possible threat. As stated in Leviticus chapter 5, verse 1 of the King James Bible. Hey, shalom, Most High in Christ bless. We are Israel United in Christ, and this is the Armor of God. Armor God.
Again for another fire one.
Fire.
Yeah, man.
What is
Yeah, we're doing that again, man.
We're doing it again at the top of the show.
Hey, ungodly custom grown strong.
and everybody, I would like to also make mention that we also have a podcast on all major platforms. So please subscribe if you want to get that show early.
I don't know.
I apologize to my Judite brothers and my Levite brothers.
Somebody's got to do the accent if you ain't gonna do it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yankee boy.
Doesn't make me Benjamin either way. Oh, man. Let's get to the class.
All right. Who we got in the studio? I'm Officer Rayuel.
Officer Nahum.
Officer Michelle.
Officer Abraham.
Officer Menahem.
Officer Polite.
And our topic is...
Yes, our topic for today. So you heard of Jerry Springer, Maury Povich, Ricky Lake, Dr. Phil, Sally Jesse Raphael.
Right.
There's a new show in town. It's the Armor God Radio Show. Here with part 2 of Ratchet Narratives and Godly Solution.
That's right.
Ratchet marriages.
Let's go.
I like that.
Hey,
Ratchet
he is not for hire.
marriages.
He is not for hire.
He's always can't have.
You can't have him, man.
The one and only.
Stop
Exclusive.
requesting
You don't know.
Officer Khalil. You can't have him.
Right.
Ratchet Marriages and Godly Solutions Part 2. Hey, this is, this evergreen topic. You always talk about it.
Always.
You always go in on it because it's one of the main problems plaguing the earth.
Bring it out.
It's the reason why 19 million of our kids weren't born.
Right. And we talked about Jerry Springer. Now, Officer Khalil was mentioning some names. I forgot about Sally Jesse Raphael.
Yep.
Who else he mentioned? Ricky Lake.
Oh, that was
Dr.
the
Phil Billy.
Dr. Phil.
Oh, Phil Billy over there. You have us on there and making fun of us, making a fool out of us. Montel. You forget about Montel.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Montel was up there. He was Jake. Well, he was a feminine as well.
Most High jacked him up too.
He did, didn't he? Is he dead?
I'm not sure, but he got Alzheimer's. Not Alzheimer's. What he got? Parkinson's or something.
Yeah, I pray he repent.
Yeah,
Get it together.
And you know what? To a degree, Steve Harvey also.
Yeah, Steve. Yeah. Oh, he's a horrible example.
King Coon.
Yeah.
King Coon. He do similar. He don't really have the marriages on there, but he gives horrible, terrible marital advice. Bruh. Look at his daughter. Look at Lori Harvey.
Yeah, let's not get started.
I'm going to get started on it because Lori Harvey.
Yeah, let's do it.
I seen something. Somebody had something on the screen earlier, and they had Shay. We were looking at Club Shay.
Yeah.
And Steve Harvey's on there, and their topics included his daughter.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I wonder if they talked about the Michael B. Jordan situation. I wonder if they talked about it because she's getting dissed all over the internet. Well, she did. This is a little old.
Yeah.
But they were dating, and she bounced because he wanted to get married. And she's like, no, I want to stay. I don't know what she wanted to do.
That's ridiculous.
She turned down. That's Killmonger.
Yeah.
Right.
That's a doggone Killmonger. That's what's his name? Creed.
Yeah.
He
seemed like a good brother. He seemed like a decent brother. You know what I'm saying? You don't keep commanding
relationship.
But he was trying to make an honest woman out of her, but she said she wanted to stay an Instagram model.
That's it. That's what it was.
That's what it was.
Hey, model is too clean of a term.
I know. But check it.
Yeah.
But here's the crazy part, right? Again, topic: ratchet marriages, godly solutions, right?
Right.
You know why a lot of people be staying single, and usually not all the time, but usually it be our sisters, because when they have men that try to make honest women out of them, right? Maybe accept them for their past, their history, whatever the case, what have you. It's always the sister usually who initiates either the divorce or denies the proposal.
Yeah. Up to her.
Yeah, brothers be trying to do. So where does the thought of deadbeat dad, what's that called? No good man, dog. Where's all of those derogatory terms come from when you talk about the man when he the one trying to make the marriage happen?
Right. Message. Exactly.
He was suppressive because he wanted her to stop showing her body on the internet for everyone else.
How unreasonable is that?
Yeah, it's very.
But that's how you end up with the ratchet marriage. So let's go to our. We're gonna get straight to the clips.
Right.
So that was one example of a ratchet marriage. It's a little older, but let's do some up to date stuff. Now this is a video. The title of the video. Read that for me.
Move the thing. Gold digger decides to leave her man after he got fired.
Is it till death do we part or unemployment?
You didn't read the fine print.
Right.
It was in there. You just didn't read the fine print.
There's a clause. Unless your ass broke. All right, let's play that.
This video. Y'all ain't gonna believe this. My fiance trying to dip because I lost my job. Like, come on, bro. Are you serious? Are you serious? You really here packing up a box finna leave because I lost my job?
Pause.
We get married.
Pause. She's on the floor, sitting Indian style, packing up her stuff. And he walking in on her.
In a box.
In a box.
Hey, you know,
She got money. She said she got money. She a gold digger, but in a box. Go ahead.
Hey, you know, I know this might be just as tad harsh, but I mean every word of this. I hope she stays single until she realizes what she just messed up.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the best outcome she
He
get.
dodged the bullet if he didn't put a baby in her.
Hey, what my man say? This is America.
Right.
right.
Go ahead.
My job.
I am so sick.
We get married in less than a month. You doing this right now?
Yes.
I lost my job.
You won't even tell me how you
It
lost
don't
it.
matter. I'm gonna get another job.
It does matter.
You my future wife.
Do you have another job already?
You my future wife.
We're about to
You
lose
supposed
the
to
house
hold me
because
down.
You can't support me.
But you supposed to hold me down.
Well, hold you down.
Through sickness and health. Through death
You
do
ain't
us
got no
part.
job. We don't have nothing to hold down.
What you mean? You
ain't
can
got
read
no
your
job.
vows. You can read your vows in less than a month. What you mean? This is practice right now.
I'm just saying.
And you already
I'm sorry. Yeah, thank you.
You're
I-
the spirit. Go ahead.
It can't last.
See, right then, the house is out of order from the
Right.
jump.
Yep.
Because in Israel,
Bring it up.
the way we supposed to conduct marriages, you ain't supposed to live with your wife or your engaged, or your betrothed until after the wedding feast, not before. See, that's why homeboy having a hard time all right off the jump. That he doing things out of order.
So you mean paper first before the draw?
Yes.
Paper before the draw.
Can I get a script?
She ain't never loved
Bring it
that.
out.
I like to pull a Bible sometimes. Can we read the Bible?
Yeah, give me Bible.
Give me Bible.
Yeah.
Now we need that sound clip. We need Gino.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, give me Ecclesiasticus in the Apocrypha. Sirach chapter 6 verse 7.
Yes, sir. The book of Sirach, chapter 6 and verse 7.
Let's get it.
out.
If thou wouldest get a friend,
If you would get a friend, a wife, a husband,
prove him first.
prove him first. Prove that brother, that sister first. Go ahead.
And be not hasty to credit
Hey,
him.
that part.
Right.
You can tell by this clip here, there was some hasty decisions made because there was no proper proving going on. Because this is how you know. Watch, read the next part.
For some man is a friend for his own occasion.
When you got a job, I'm your best friend. I'm your wife in her case, right?
And
Go ahead.
and will not abide in the day of thy trouble.
You see that?
You all right?
Bounced on him. Packing up the box. Go ahead.
Hey, same chapter, verse 10. Watch this.
Verse 10. Again,
So he's letting you know, I'm not done the thought. Watch this. Come on.
some friend is a companion at the table, and will not continue in the day of thy affliction.
What did she do? She said, I'm gone. And hey, I gotta say it too. Hey, that brother a simp, man. I ain't begging her to do nothing. We not about to get married, and then I lose my job and you talking about leaving. I'm looking at you like,
Yeah, you crazy as hell.
get your ass out of
You
here.
ain't never loved me.
Once you hear that fight,
Here's the thing. Let me get a script to back it up.
Come on.
Give me Sirach 25 and verse 22.
You stole my script. You stole the script.
Hey, I'm holding it.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. No.
Hey, we all in the spirit.
That's it.
I'm watching you for the next script. Bro, reached over here when I looked at him.
Right. Hey, Sirach chapter 25 verse 22.
Bring it out.
A woman, if she maintain her husband, is full of anger, impudence, and much reproach.
That's why she going off on him like
Right.
that. Cause he done lost his job and she like, Now I gotta take care of your dusty ass.
Right. Right.
So she like the hell with that. I'm just gonna leave.
Right.
Probably go to old Jody house.
Hey, also,
Jody.
I'm about to say that. Look, the fact that she packing one box, she got to back
It's
up.
up. Bring it out.
She
Something
got to
already
back up.
lined up.
Right.
Get the next script.
Old Jody.
Get the next script. I'm gonna take this one. Go ahead.
What you want?
Next script. The next verse.
Oh yes, sir. A wicked,
In the Bible. Go ahead.
a wicked woman abateth the courage,
Tear up your courage. Read.
maketh an heavy countenance,
Now he sound real heavy, don't he? He depressed. Read.
and a wounded heart.
Oh, he wounded. We gonna play on. Read.
A woman that will not comfort her husband in distress.
That man is it. You lose your job, you are in distress. And what's supposed to happen when you come home? Baby, it's all right. We gonna make it.
That's right.
I'm gonna get a job, like in Tobit. We get that after we finish playing it. I'm gonna get a job. We can do it. We don't need that much. I'm gonna cut the bills. I'm gonna sell this. I'm gonna do that. We gonna keep the house. I'm gonna ask my mama. I'm gonna ask my daddy. We gonna ask the congregation. Read on. Oh, you got something?
Yeah, he said it.
Oh, he twitching over there.
right.
I twitching.
You gotta let that script just like rest on their head for a second. Just like let that thing marinate all in between the weave and all between the cornrows. You gotta let that thing just sit there for a second. If you can, officer, please, from the top again.
Read from the top.
Yes, sir. A wicked woman abateth the courage, and maketh a heavy countenance, and a wounded heart. A woman that will not comfort her husband in distress, maketh weak hands and feeble knees.
See that? You destroy you destroying your husband when you don't comfort. Your purpose that God made you is to support him.
That's it.
And if you fail, if you say that's not my job, you've destroyed that man.
Bring it out.
And you're a man eater, and you're gonna move on to the next one to destroy him because you don't understand your role. Play on. We'll finish this clip out.
Taking the box from the lead.
No, it's more than that. It's
What
about
is it?
having accountability, taking responsibility for your
So
actions.
you took the ring off?
I did.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Wicked, are you serious right now?
I'm so
I lost my job.
Look,
That's the most self. Like what?
all I'm saying is that you lost your job, so right now there's no money coming in. Our savings.
Okay, you get a job for right. Let me figure it out. What
Right,
you mean?
that's the
Why do
comfort.
I need to get a job?
Because look
I
what
ain't
you
been working this
doing.
whole time.
Pause.
Now you wanna say-
Read that last part again. A woman that will what?
A woman that will not comfort her husband in distress, maketh weak hands and feeble knees.
You Christians in the Christian church, you and these stupid vows. That's not biblical. Y'all don't say biblical stuff. I understand death to you, Paul. I understand what you're trying to say, but it's not the vows they give. Them long, just vain repetitions they do in church. You hear the same thing every time, or they'll write their own vows. Shut the hell up and let the Bible speak.
Right.
If you understood the Bible, you understand. Give me the book of Tobit. This is what when we get married. I know Officer Abraham, you got married in this truth. Officer Michelle got married in this truth. Officer Nahum got married in this truth. I don't know if I'm missing anybody. Also, Soldier No got married in this truth. You do your own research in the Bible and you pair it up to what the Word of God says. Give me that in Tobit. You know what I want?
Yes, sir. Tobit chapter 2 and verse 10.
Yes. Let's do that. Yeah.
And I knew not that there were sparrows in the wall. And my eyes being open, the sparrows muted warm dung into mine eyes, and the whiteness came into mine eyes. And I went to the physicians, but they helped me not. Moreover, Archaeus didn't nourish me until I went to Elymas.
So we jump into the middle, but this is about the man Tobit. He had a dove muted in his eyes and he went blind. So he's on disability now.
Bring it out.
Out of work.
That's the point. This brother's out of work. He's on disability. Read on.
And my wife, Anna, did take woman's work to do.
So instead of, what if Anna said, "That's not my job. It's not my responsibility to make you work. Why you? What you get fired for? Why you let the bird poop in your eye? What was he doing when he pooped in your eye?
Right.
Which eye did he poop in? Did he poop in both eyes?
Why was your eyes open?
Why was your eyes open?
You can't find no
Why ain't you
blind
blink?
work?
You can't find no blind work.
Right.
You can't feel around the steel mill.
Oh, you trying to? So now I'm wrong. I got my own opinion.
I got my own opinion about
Hey,
that.
man, that's crazy.
Can't you push a cart? Read on.
Yes, sir.
That woman, Anna, was a righteous woman. That's her foremother. But guess what? The Christian church don't even got this book.
Yep.
They don't got the whole Bible.
They don't.
Bring it out.
They don't get the 1611 King James. They sitting there with New International Version, cutting verses out. They can't teach you this, so you can't do no wedding vows in the church.
Right.
Come on.
And when she had sent them home to the owners, they paid her wages.
She got paid and brought it home. She brought home the bacon and never took authority. Because her husband, We gonna read the whole thing, but the husband fussed out. He's like, where you get this damn money from?
Right.
You ain't had no job, but she went on her own knowing I gotta support my husband. This is gonna be help them. I know how he gonna be, but I gotta do this for him.
Hey, officer, for 8 years.
Woo.
Hey, you know what's crazy? The argument in this video is that she doesn't want to now have to help to take care of the house until he get back on his feet.
Right.
Tobit's argument was he was surprised at the fact that she was so willing to jump out there and then be able to support her man.
Right.
That argument is good.
Right.
What Tobit did with his wife. That argument is good.
Hey, and the thing is, but the brother lost his job, right?
Yeah.
Or he got fired or whatever. Or he lost his job. Right.
Yeah.
All right. He gonna get unemployment.
Right.
Bring it out.
He's gonna get unemployment, so he's got some sort of backup there, some kind of financial fallback, until he can get back on his feet. But this sister selfish,
Right.
Not patient,
Selfish.
want to do what she wanted to do. Hey, I was gonna ask you if you could rewind it when they was coming back there and pause it right where that little sign is. There's a little picture and it says something like this. It says something about that. It show you about what her spirit is about.
Serious? Are you serious?
If you can get back to that picture, I was looking at it because we was paused there.
Are you serious? Are you?
Right there. It says do what you love.
Oh, he had a keen eye on that one.
You got a good eye.
Dang, message.
It was paused and I was looking at it like, what the heck? So you got to
Officer see him.
Damn.
So that's pretty much saying do what you want to do.
Right. Do as you will. Do as thou wilt.
Thou art loose.
That goes with her selfishness you talked about. Really, what you mentioned about unemployment, she should have told him that. My Lord, for one.
Yep.
Right, my Lord, for one. We're going to touch on that. My Lord, for one. You can get unemployment. Calm down. It's okay. I got you. Rubbing his back.
Bring it out.
All that stuff. Don't the affection come in. Extra affection come in. Let me go take you to the bedroom. We go
Hey,
straighten you
look
out.
at her face. Look at how she looking. Look at the anger. Look
Right.
at the disgust.
The gaping mouth.
Hey, the scriptures talk about that.
Yeah. Hey, if I can, I want to add on to your script. You finished your script, officer?
Yeah.
Okay. If I can, give me Proverbs 31 again.
Yes, sir.
And
We got the next clip after this one.
go to verse 13. We're going to read 13 to 15.
Proverbs chapter 31, verse 13.
See, this chapter right here, this is a good woman. You ain't going to find this woman. Go ahead.
She seeketh wool and flax.
Pause. I want you to think about the words and verbs that is using. She seeks the wool and flax. She's doing work. She seeks the wool and flax. Go ahead.
And worketh willingly.
And she what?
Worketh willingly.
Go ahead.
With her hands.
And she works willingly with her hands. Not begrudgingly.
How many black women you know do that?
Not enough.
We're talking about for the family and the household. Not, I'm going to go do my job to make some money. I'm talking about keep the house in order.
Right.
Only the
Sewing up
Israelite.
the holes in the clothes. Making clothes. Clean it. But let's keep playing. We got a bunch of clips. Let's keep going. Play through.
That's the most simple. Like, wait.
All I'm saying is that you lost your job, so right now there's no money coming in. Our savings.
Okay, you get a job for right. Let me figure it out. What you mean?
Why do I need to get a job?
Because
I ain't
what you
been working this
doing?
whole time. Now you want to sit up here and try to get me to get a job, and you
Are
just
you?
lost your
I'm saying, but you doing the most.
Are
I
you
can get
serious?
another job. Like, what you mean? What you
Okay,
gonna
and I'm
leave?
just supposed to sit around here and watch everything get snatched from
And this the
underneath
behavior
us.
from my future wife, y'all. Y'all see this? This how my future wife acting right now. She paying them a
I don't know
dog.
what you
Cause I lost my
expected. I
job.
don't know what you expected.
Are you
because
serious?
You've been having issues, and you've been saying
I've been having issues.
Yeah.
Now all this coming out. What about your issues? Huh?
We're not talking about me.
I'm
You the
still
one
having
that
an
lost
issue
your
right now because
job.
you paying them a box to the leave
Well,
because I lost my job.
Are you gonna carry this?
Are you serious? I'm not married. I was going to cuss the whole marriage.
Oh, wow.
See this? Yeah,
And she wants you to carry the box.
I threw that box all over the front yard. Oh man.
Hey man.
Throw it right out the damn window. Here, I'll carry it. Carry your ass outside.
She
let me shut
she
her
don't
fire.
got no bars, bro. Like
Keep going.
I lost my job.
I don't see how we could fix this.
What you by getting another job? It's simple.
Because
right.
I'm gonna finish paying for the wedding then.
What you mean? Everything gonna be taken care of.
Pause
You
real
gonna have
quick.
my back.
why is he
Pause.
still trying to?
It's a good clip, but I don't want to stay on it too long.
No,
Did you hear what she said? How are we supposed to pay for the wedding? That's another problem with black people. Why are we spending $20,000 on the wedding?
Oh, bum, bum, bum.
Why are you spending $20,000 on something and then she gonna leave your ass tomorrow? Most black marriages end in divorce.
Hey, why is you even getting on one knee? You men.
Right.
Admitting.
Spending not just the wedding,
Go
but
ahead.
spending bazooka trillions of dollars on a dang on wedding ring.
Yeah, the wedding ring.
Yeah, start there first.
Right.
Then you probably spending about 20 G's.
Right.
30 G's total on that woman for her to act like that.
Hey, all her mannerisms
Babylonian custom.
just bleed that there's another man in the mix. I
got
can
a
just
car.
tell.
That'll do it. That'll do it.
She's too ready to leave.
She too ready to leave.
She got a car
She got
in
a place
her
to
hand.
go, bro.
She was so happy he lost his job.
And I
This was
bet
the
he don't
perfect
got
thing
money
to
like
go.
that. He probably some
Hey.
thug dude like that.
Hey, look, she took the ring off, but she didn't give the ring back.
Hey, what was
Right,
that?
right.
What is
Go
that?
pawn it.
She about to go pawn
You
it.
gotta go pawn it.
Hey, what's the name of that movie that
Y'all can drop this clip. Go to the next one.
that Kevin Hart was in? He used to go to the sperm bank to get money.
What the?
Yeah, no. There's this movie because it's similar to what this girl did. He used to go to the sperm bank to get money. They had another guy. He was a water boy, but he always had the. I'm trying to think about the movie. He had to take care of his daughter, but the woman, she always wanted to go out with her friends. And then when he had hard time with his money, she left him.
Damn.
Right? She left him. After a while, he got a different woman. His high school sweetheart. She comes back, deadbeat. The guy had ran through her because she went with an NBA star. Deadbeat guy ran through her and whatnot. She wanted to come back to the house. He was like, no. He said he wasn't a simp. He was like, I found a better one.
That's right.
I got a better one.
You talking about acrimony?
No, it's not acrimony.
Okay.
It's Kevin Hart is in it. You know what? I'm gonna find it.
Yeah,
And
you
then
find it.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So this is another solution. Read real quick for me. Psalms 45 and 10. That's the next clip.
Yes, sir.
All right, read that, and then we'll go to the next clip. Read it real quick.
Yes, sir.
This is another solution. People, sisters be so ready to leave. Here's why they be so ready to leave. They skip another part of the Bible.
The book of Psalms, chapter 45 and verse 10.
Remember,
Bring it out.
A man leave father and mother and cleave to his wife. Everybody know that, right? Watch what it say about the woman. Read.
Hearken, O daughter, and consider, and incline thine ear. Forget also thine own people.
God tell the woman to forget your own people. When you get married, forget all your other people. Read.
And thy father's house.
Father ain't over you no more. Have you ever considered what happens when this man becomes the power over you? When your husband becomes your Lord? You a whole exchanging of hands. Christian church don't harp on that enough. Now you're no longer my daughter. You're his wife. I don't have authority over her no more. Pops ain't eating first when you come to the house. Pops will get his food after me. Pops will talk after I talk. Pops don't counsel you. I counsel you. I'm everything to you now.
So he's saying even in that worldly ceremony, when the father walks the daughter down the aisle,
Right.
he gives her to the husband.
He gives her as a possession. As a possession to the husband. But church don't talk about that.
Nah.
It's female supremacy over there.
Bring it out.
It's feminine supremacy. Feminine supremacy.
Oh, snap.
By the way, the movie was 35 and Ticking.
35 and tick.
That was the name of it. 35 and Ticking.
35. I ain't watching.
We get in verse 11?
Yeah, is there more?
Yeah, because it's you gotta read. I gotta read this.
Read.
So shall the king greatly desire thy beauty, for he is thy Lord, and
He's who?
worship
He's
thou
who?
him.
He's who?
For he is thy Lord, and worship thou him.
Shoot. Y'all ain't ready for that
You
conversation.
hear that word there though?
Yeah.
Worship. Worship thou him. Hey, I hope because this is a new week. Last week we had mentioned the video 6 tips so your man can feel appreciated. You apply those 6 tips to a degree, you're worshiping your husband.
That's right.
That's
Bring it out.
And I hope y'all watch it. I'm gonna pull it again. Watch. Just give it time. Maybe not in this part, but another part. We're gonna finish that video eventually.
Going to the next clip. So we nearing it. We already about halfway.
I'm telling you, we still didn't get started.
Yeah, keep going.
it's a ton of videos.
Clips. Go ahead.
Audio.
Let's get some audio on it real fast.
We figure it out.
Start from
Pretty one-sided thing.
Okay, so I guess we draw one up and then we figure it out.
Pause it.
All right,
Start
hold
it
on.
over.
We gotta read it. It says the woman upset over finance.
Fiance.
Fiance. I'm sorry.
Fiance. I'm sorry.
Upset over fiance. Thank you. Asking for a prenup.
Prenuptial agreement.
He pays all the bills and gives her a weekly $500 allowance.
Well. Ungrateful. Ratchet.
What the hell?
Because prenups, that's the thing now. If you're not a simp and you got like a business, they encourage you, hey, get a prenup. But watch the conversation all men gonna have when you say it. Play.
Thing.
Okay, so I guess we draw one up and then we figure it out. Have my attorney send it to yours.
But my question is, why do we really need one?
I've had a pretty large company even before I met you. So if we get married and then you decide to divorce me next year, then you leave with half of it, that's not fair.
But why are you already thinking about that?
Babe, it's something that I have to think about.
I'm sorry.
I don't.
She did not address his statement.
Nope.
She said, but why?
But why?
You didn't, because logically that doesn't make sense. Even with two regular men who are business partners, if you just come in,
Right.
you're not about to get half.
No.
And that's exactly what she's doing. She's trying to ask for half.
Hey, you know what's crazy? The basketball player that used to play with the Spurs, dark skinned brother. I'm saying a lot of names there. Y'all looking at me.
David
crazy.
Robinson.
Anyways, he made
This guy.
yeah, this guy. I'm gonna find it. This guy, he had made a video on Facebook. Our Bishop played it on.
Oh, I know
one
you're
of the
talking
master class. And he had mentioned that he wanted to get a prenup. Spent about a good $400,000 on the whole wedding, right? Whole wedding. And she didn't want. She wanted to get a pastor from her side of town that she knew all the way up in New York. And he was like, I want one that's from mine. She didn't want it. And the reason why is for the same reason this sister on
Is it
this
Steven
video-
Jackson?
Steven Jackson.
All right.
Thank you. She didn't want it for the same reason this woman on this video didn't want it, because she knows that if she signs that, then she's agreeing that if there's any assets that happens for divorce, that she ain't getting what she really want. They don't want that. They want to be able to marry him, have a kid, separate, and then steal what he worked his whole life for.
She want the option to leave.
Yeah.
He got to pay alimony.
Right. That yeah.
He get if he don't do the prenup, he got to do alimony and that.
Right. And whatever she takes.
Child support too.
By the way, he's giving her an allowance of $500 a week. There's some grown men who make that weekly. He's giving that to her.
Hey, play.
If she just cooperate, her life is made. He's like, yo, I'm willing to give you all. I already give you allowance. I want to know. Let's tie this down. I'm gonna take care of you for life.
That's not even including gifts that he gives.
Yeah, he's still gonna take care. He's still gonna take out to eat all the time. He's gonna fill up the refrigerator. You get $500 to go. I like $500 a week.
I would love that. That's how you know. That's how you know her mindset ain't focused on lifetime.
Right.
It's focused on what can I get out of you after a short period of time.
She not about marriage because go ahead.
Go ahead.
All right. She not about marriage because $500. That's $2,000 a month, and that's not. Oh, you spend this on groceries. He's taking care of all that. This is your extra money. If she was really about, okay, I want to build with your marriage, she would take that money, invest in something. You know what I'm saying? She got enough to make herself equal, or at least another power in that relationship.
Say equal.
You know?
Yeah, equal.
I'm talking about like support her
And no
husband.
tax. That's tax-free money.
Right.
Officer Kal-El coming through with a sticky note. That's that's tax-free. IRS can't do nothing.
When I say equal, I want to clarify. I'm talking about to support her husband. That's what I'm saying.
Nah,
She
you
could
can
make
take it
herself. She could be in, and that's a safety net for her. She could say that damn money. You know what I'm saying? She worried about it.
Right. Polite means equal.
Yeah.
But my question is, why do we really need one?
That's emotions.
I've had a pretty large company even before I met you.
It changed to like Fight Club music.
Right. Play on.
So if we get married and then you decide to divorce me next year, then you leave with half of it, that's not fair.
But why are you already thinking about that?
Babe, it's something that I have to think about. I don't know why Danny's so surprised. The prenup's obviously something that we need to have in place. I built a business long before she even came into the picture, and I have to protect that. Like, you want to get married? I'm like trying to work with you.
Listen to the music. Music telling you.
I don't want to be emotional.
She's crying.
I'm just not sure if you're doing this because you don't trust me, or like you're not sure about our future.
Well, I think you're overthinking it.
I don't know how to explain this to you. I feel like you're not understanding what I'm saying.
I am understanding.
I know I can't just rush through some of these videos because it's too much in there. It's too much. You can't rush through some of these videos.
There's a lot in there.
You brothers, you better not lean back on some sister crying, trying to get you. She trying to control you.
She been got most brothers. Most brothers already done told her, all right, we ain't got to do it. I'm sorry, baby. Come here.
That's those alligator tears, man. Don't fall for that
Don't
crap.
fall for that.
Right. Them tears hard and plastic.
She's good acting.
It ain't real.
Nah, it ain't real,
Yeah,
bro.
you see it drop off her face, you pick it up, put it right back in the corner of her eye.
But a simp will fall for that crap.
Yeah.
Right.
You would.
Hey, he
Guess
ain't
what?
simping though. He ain't simping.
You know what she's dangling in front of him? The box. You don't want this box no more? Oh, I'm going to take the box from you. I said, wait. What about the box? I want the box.
It ain't worth half my business.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I think if she actually bounced, he wouldn't care. Cause look at I'm about sure everything she's sitting on, eating and chilling in is his.
Right.
Absolutely. She came to the table with
She came to the
nothing.
table with not a thing.
Nothing. That's why she's like, I can't leave with nothing. Women want a win-win situation.
Ooh.
I stay with him. I'm rich, and if just so happens I get bored of him, he already gets fat, or he got a better-looking friend, I'm gonna leave and take half.
You know, you see. Also, I'm gonna tell you. Sometimes you be dropping stuff in there and think you can't just harp on that for like 30 minutes.
Go ahead, man.
Hey. You know what? We're gonna have a whole part just for something like that. I'm gonna lean back.
Oh, man.
I'm gonna lean back.
Play on, player.
It's not my intentions to leave you. I hope that's not your intentions.
It's not. Like, I didn't even think about that. You're the one thinking about that.
It's just the reality of what makes sense. Like,
Yeah, but it's like, this is like really, this is not how I pictured like it was gonna start.
She throttling it
there's
up.
no reason to cry.
I need like 1 second.
I got a question. Like, what is their nationality?
Shoot, I don't know. They seem like they
Like
seem
Northern
like the
Kingdom.
Israel. Yeah, Northern Kingdom.
That's Northern Kingdom also.
Is it?
Yes.
Why you asking? You know it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, well, the reason why I was asking, it kind of almost sound. They look kind of like they could be Middle Eastern or something, but the guy.
No, that's Northern Kingdom. I think that's Northern Kingdom, man.
Hey, the Middle Easterns. Other
a whole
nations don't have a
different-
problem with them.
No,
Right.
Middle East, they ain't playing that crap.
Yeah, they don't
that-
play.
Shire law. What you say? Why are your
Yeah.
face uncovered?
Start beating her with a stick.
Hey, he was
Everything
not
should be
falling
muffled.
for it though. He wasn't falling for it. He said he's looking at her straight face. It's no need to cry.
Is what it is.
But she's throttling that. You don't hear her throttling up.
Yeah.
She's like, dang, this ain't working. And then she gets up and walks off, and it's like she got to push the pedal to the metal.
She wanted to chase
She
her.
didn't have no strong reason.
Can I get a script? What she was doing?
Bring it out.
Please do.
Give me Ciroc 19.
Let's go.
Hey, also, that's a dangerous chapter for the woman, bro.
Don't do it.
Bring it out.
That's a dangerous chapter.
And
19.
start at verse 26.
Let's bring it out. Sirach chapter 19, verse 26.
Bring it out.
There is a wicked man that hangeth down his head sadly.
She sitting there crying because her husband say, "Hey, I want to sign a prenup. I just built the business." So she go crying, read.
But inwardly, he is full of deceit.
Sometimes these women, when they start crying, man, they full of deceit.
Casting down his countenance and making as if he heard not. Where he is not known, he will do thee a mischief before thou be aware.
Right. So then you married that woman. Then something go down. Now she want a divorce. You don't do the prenup, and you got millions of dollars invested. Now she get half.
Let me get one real quick. Sirach 42. Because you might be asking, as a Christian, is it biblical to have a prenuptial agreement? Yes.
Message.
It is allowed. You built something, you built a whole entire empire, and you get married. Even if the sister seem all right, there's nothing wrong with let's do an agreement beforehand.
Bring it
Nothing
out.
wrong with that. Watch what God says.
Sirach chapter 42 and verse 7.
Read.
Deliver all things in number and weight, and puttest all in writing, that thou givest out or receivest in.
God said write down everything. He said document everything. Contracts on everything. The marriage is a contract.
That's it.
Right.
Now, you might be young. Ain't no need for no prenup. You young. But you 40. Like, I'm not 40. Who's 40? Nobody wants to talk. We say you about a 40, 45-year-old man. You a 50-year-old man. You get married. All praise to the Most High. But you got assets and certain things. And you may want to protect those assets and certain things. You never know what's in the mind or what happened to somebody, what the devil will do to somebody. So guess what? Well, I built this lawnmower company. You ain't just taking it. This is my company. But everything else, blah, 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 blah.
Yep.
Right.
Hey,
There's nothing unbiblical about that if you choose to do so. You don't have to. But if you choose to do so, it's in the Bible. Put
Hey,
all things in number and right.
and matter of fact, to that point and to what Mishael just brought out from that verse 27 in Sirach chapter 19, right? When it says, I will read it. It says, casting down his countenance and making as if he heard not. Later on, they're gonna pretend this conversation never happened.
Yeah.
Like, okay, he mentions the prenup now, right? And then later on, when it get re-brought up, maybe it might happen in front of other friends or whatever the case is. Oh, nah, I never heard this before. This, that, and the third. Like, nah, you trying to be deceitful.
Right.
Yeah, go ahead.
No. I was gonna make a point after you got done.
Yeah.
You done?
Matter of fact,
Go ahead.
they was gonna try to do that, right? And their whole mindset, like I said earlier, they're not focused on long term. She's crying because she was like, "Dag, I really have to commit." And this is it.
Yes.
That's what it is.
Y'all really got to commit. That's it.
Hey, look,
That's it.
so because this all go back to Sirach 6 and 7 says you got to prove a friend, right?
Right.
Jump to verse 4 and Sirach chapter 19 verse 4.
Yes, sir.
This is what he's not trying to look stupid. He don't want to be looking crazy in the end. Read
The book of Sirach, chapter 19 and verse 4. He that is hasty to give credit is light-minded.
that's all I want right there. Is that part right there. He don't want to be light-minded. He's gonna look like he's dumb.
Yeah.
And he gonna be feeble knees and weak.
Right.
She got half.
Hey, IT, drop that. Let's go to the next one.
Yeah, you crying. You got $500 a week. You know,
Shut your mouth. She trying to haggle.
It's either that 500 be broke and single.
Right. Right. Meanwhile, her value is depreciating.
Yeah, they don't think about that.
She the same as that other sister. If he lost his company, she gone.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Bring it out.
Crazy.
Go ahead.
What's next?
Next clip.
Little situations like that made me think about that producer ad lib, like, "Dag, son, where'd you find this?"
That's it right there. Volume.
It started over.
Right corner on the top. You gotta restart.
I'm not taking no child that's not mine that I didn't know about.
You're not taking no child. We're married.
I don't know this little boy. We married, but when did this
You want
happen?
to get to know him.
Just refresh it.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
refresh
just
it. It's a short.
So this is another couple. When they figure out the refresh button is right there, it is right there. It's another couple. All right, let's hit play. Make sure that audio's on. Go ahead. Make sure it's on.
No, you press mute up at the top tab. Go, they. All right, you press mute up there at the top tab.
You good now?
Right click.
You
Right
should be
click
good.
it. Right click it. At the right click the tab. All right, unmute. Undo the thing you did.
On this
Unmute
session
tab.
of Let's Help IT.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the name of the next.
IT Chronicles.
Already explain what's going on. He's standing here now. It is what it is.
I'm not taking no child that's not mine that I didn't know
You're
about.
not taking no child. We're married.
I don't know this little boy. We married, but when did this happen?
You want to get to know him. I'm trying to tell you he's here now.
I don't even know that's something I want to do. Why would I want to get to know a child? He 11. That little boy ain't gonna listen to me no way.
How you know that? Listen, we've been together 13 years.
The child is right there.
My son. It is what it is. You got to stay here now. You have to.
No, this too soon. I don't think I can handle this. I don't think that. No, this ain't right.
Hey, hold on, pause.
This ain't right.
Wait. See, I'm telling you, you can't just fly through these videos. You can't.
Crazy, man.
Yeah.
You can't. I bet you any money, I put every dollar I make till the day I die. If it was her child, and then he did that, she'll make that man look like a dang laughing stock.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, she would mock him to
I
death.
guarantee it.
Married, Officer Kellel with the sticky note. He said, married 13 years, child 11. That math ain't mathing.
So he stepped out on her.
Something's off here. Go play on. It's got more. Play on. There's more.
Everything ain't right. We've been together 13 years. Who is your mama, baby? Who is his mama? Who the mama?
It doesn't matter.
It does matter. This happened when we were together. We had our issues throughout these years. I need to know who the mama
I
is.
never told you for a reason though.
What's the reason? You don't keep a child from nobody.
You ain't want kids. You don't want nobody with kids. So I didn't want to mess up nothing. But now I have to put, you know what I'm saying? Everything.
You know, the baby 11. We got together 13 years ago.
All right,
So what you do?
now that the disclaimer of the first thought process is out the way, this guy,
This nigga.
Right.
this guy had a child that's 11 and they've been married 13 years. This dude is a dag bum.
Listen, his car's not on the show, but I think I can figure it out. About 2 years into the relationship.
Yeah.
Right.
This car, if you listening, check the math on it. 2 years into the relationship, he stepped out.
He stepped out.
Committed adultery.
He said, "There's a reason.
That's what I'm about to say.
There's a reason I never even told you."
He said, I know you didn't want any children. So when I found out, I just didn't tell you.
Ratchet marriages.
You can't be mad at her though, because the sister's like, you expect me to raise this 11-year-old boy like it's mine that you cheated on me with in the marriage? That's crazy.
Yes.
Man.
And something happened and he got stuck with a kid. He's like, hey, he here now.
Yeah,
Like you destroying this child life.
Right.
He's right there.
He's right there.
Matter of fact, let me recant what I had said earlier about this thing.
You can't. Just like Pillai, you stuck with it.
No, I'm gonna recant. I'm gonna do it on airwaves. Because I looked at it in a different sense. And once I read the subtitle, once I read the actual description, I was like, you know what? She right. I'd be mad too. That's some crap.
That's crazy.
That's crap.
Hey, but this
I would be upset. Yeah, it would make no sense. Confusion.
But this is what goes on in the black community. This is
Right.
This is the product of not teaching God's laws. When God's laws are not being taught in the black families the proper way, this is the results of that.
Give me Proverbs 6:32 to back him up. Proverbs 6:32.
Yes, sir.
The ratchet marriages.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 6 and verse 32.
Read. Bring it
out. But whoso committeth adultery with a woman lacketh understanding.
That's why this happens. He don't know the Bible. You sit in church and don't learn the scriptures, you gonna commit adultery.
You will.
You will, because there's nothing that you're not reading the things that we're going over to understand who to even pick to be married. You gonna be in an unhappy marriage. Guess what? You pushing yourself to commit adultery even more because you didn't prove a friend.
Yep.
You stuck with somebody that hates you and you hate them, and then you're gonna have children that hate y'all both.
Bring it out.
You destroy. Guess what? You destroy the community through your bad choices. That's what you do.
Matter of fact, can I add on to what you said? That's a heavy point. Go to Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 14, verse 26. Go to Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 14, verse 26.
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 14 and verse 26.
Bring it
out. Disquieting of good men.
Jump up, I think it's to 21 so we can know what it's talking about. 21.
Verse 21.
I think that's it.
And this was an occasion to deceive the world.
No. You know what I'm talking about when it says, and those so great plagues called they peace.
22.
Go ahead.
Moreover, this was not enough for them, that they erred in the knowledge of God.
That they had error in not knowing what God's law really said. Go ahead.
But whereas they lived in the great war of ignorance.
That's today. The great war of ignorance is fought on TikTok, fought on YouTube Shorts, fought on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, fought in everyday life. Go ahead.
Those so great plagues.
That plague of being stupid.
Called they peace.
Jump down 26. Here's part of that stupidity.
Verse 26. Disquieting of good men.
So disquieting of good men. This man didn't do nothing. But yet now they're disquieting of this good man here. Go ahead.
Forgetfulness of good turns.
So now being forgetful of good things that brothers or sisters do. Here's another thing right here.
Defiling of souls.
Go ahead.
Changing of kind.
Changing of kind. Y'all know what that's talking about. First was a man, now he a woman.
Yeah, transgenders.
Come on.
Disorder in marriages.
What's another great war of ignorance?
Disorder in marriage.
That thing right there. Disorder in marriages is another ignorance that people call peace.
Dang.
That's why he said, I have a good reason. I didn't tell you.
He never gave a reason though.
He never did.
He said,
he did?
I know you didn't want any kids.
Wow.
Commit adultery.
Yeah.
Hey.
There's more
What
in
scripture
that
did you? What scripture you just read? I'm sorry.
Verse 26.
What?
Wisdom Solomon.
Oh, chapter 14. And what was you about to bring out?
Let him finish it out. It got a couple words in. Let him finish it out.
Yeah, go ahead. No, officer, feel free. I know you have.
No, finish it out because it says it.
Go ahead.
Adultery.
Right after it says
adultery.
So it's not just because you committed adultery. That's something separate. It said you not the woman being in her place and the man being that's one thing. Then adultery come after that. Go ahead, just finish that script out.
And shameless uncleanness.
All right, go else.
All right, give me Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 4 and verse 6, real quick. So this is what happened here. So this child is out of wedlock, right? Unlawful children, unlawful beds. Read it.
Go. I know where you going,
Solomon,
man.
chapter 4 and verse 6.
Bring it out.
For children begotten of unlawful beds.
So that's what happened right here. For children begotten of unlawful beds, right? Because think about it. He was married. They married for 13 years, and he had that boy 11 years old. Read.
Are witnesses of wickedness against their parents in their trial.
Right. So now he's there as a witness. You know, he's coming up. Hey, he's coming up there witness to his stepmother.
Ooh, hey.
You know,
that was
and she disowning them, and he's hearing both of them argue over him.
Hey, I know y'all can't see the video, but my face just made the stank face. That was a cold cut right there.
I'm telling you,
because when he came, and then his age proved that he's cheated on her 11 years ago.
11 years ago.
Bring it out.
His age put
2 years into the marriage.
It says an unlawful bed. An unlawful bed.
Hey, yeah, like he stopped right at 2 years.
Nah.
Right.
Who knows if he ever stopped? He hides stuff like that. Y'all got ratchet marriages because you don't keep God's laws.
That's it.
That's
Is
it.
that it on that clip? Come on, T.
We can't tell. We can't
They
see.
lean back over there.
Yeah. Nah, we already
That's
played
not
that.
the clip. He leaned back. He drinking. Come on now. I'm just playing. Hey,
No, we're not.
go on. You got the next clip. Go on to the next clip if you ain't got that. Y'all got a script? Yeah. Go ahead and get me Hebrews 13:4.
Bring it on out.
Hebrews 13:4.
This is what makes that unlawful bed.
Right.
Hebrews chapter 13 and verse 4.
Read.
Marriage is honorable in all.
Read on.
And the bed undefiled.
Uh-huh.
But whoremongers and adulterers,
Adulterers, like that
God.
gentleman right there.
God will judge.
All of a sudden, something happened to baby mama. You got the kid now. Mm-hmm. Now you got a financial burden. Now you got disorder in your marriage. Further, now all your sins are brought to the forefront. He would have never told her if he didn't get stuck with the kid.
There you go.
Hey, you
Your
know,
sins will find you out.
Hey.
he would have never told her if I guarantee you watch this. He would have never told her if the other woman probably didn't bounce on him.
Or their relationship fell apart.
Oh, yeah.
Their
That's what-
understanding.
They side people.
He obviously won't pay no child support. They had an understanding. A lot of sisters do that. They want to be
Yeah,
nice,
they
and they
wanna
have
be
an
nice.
understanding with the baby daddy, co-parent or whatever they call it. And he just couple dollars here, a gift there, and he don't have to be there. He ain't get he ain't see no checks in the mail, but something happened, and you get the whole kid.
They always do the nice stuff for the thug, but then for the good guys, then for the
Right.
good guys, they always want to make him pay child support.
Bombs.
Hey,
That's why
Evil.
Wisdom of Solomon 14 and 26 it says the forgetfulness of a good turn.
Right,
They always do that to the good guy, but the bad guy they was like, I'm gonna let him slide.
I ain't gonna chat. I don't bother him with that because she still want to be with the bad guy. Because
Yeah.
look at how our women is raised to be with. I like bad boys. That's how they raised.
I want the thug.
Right. But the next part of that verse 5 says, let your conversation be without covetousness and be content with such things as ye have. And that's the problem. He's speaking to these other sisters that are speaking covetous conversations. Hey, I want you. I want that sister. I want that sister. Now he got a baby outside his marriage.
That preset would have been good with the other videos we had too.
Right.
That's what I was thinking about.
Hey, let's get that clip. I want to jump to the clip with the woman that shot her husband.
Oh my God.
I want to deal with that. I don't want to miss that one.
About to be a part
Be on
12.
Yeah, I'm about to say we about to be on part 17. Y'all got it?
Pretty one-sided thing.
We're gonna pray for IT. We're gonna pray for him. We're gonna pray for IT. Give me that. Give me that one with
Y'all stop
the
praying
sister.
for Ukraine and pray for IT.
There it is.
And go back with another video. This is such a sad story, y'all. Honestly, this story broke my heart.
IT, how long is
Listening
this?
to it, looking at it, it could have been avoided. This man lost
like
his
5
life
minutes.
for no reason. This is
I want the whole 5
Jeremy and Khadijah Brown.
let's
They're
let it play a
both
little bit.
married. Yesterday on Facebook, Khadijah made a post upon about 8:30 something that morning, saying that Jeremy was bisexual.
Pause. What, now you need the LBGT thing now. Now you need it. And he ain't got it when I need it. Jeremy, the husband is
LGBTQABCD nonsense. I'm sick of it.
there it is. You pay good money for I want to hear.
Bomb again.
The man bisexual. Hell of a time to figure out after we done got married. Let's play on.
Then about an hour later, y'all, she goes live on Facebook, her and her mom, basically talking shit about Jeremy.
Oh,
I
excuse
got
the
the
language.
video. Let me show y'all.
Excuse the language. This ain't us cussing. This is the video of the mom and the daughter.
People want to have something to say, but he ain't here with his kids. He ain't helping. He left at 6:00. He left at 6:06 to go be with his mama.
So that was the video
Pause.
basically of her and her.
Paul, now we're gonna skip ahead a bunch. Skip ahead about to the halfway point. Mom in the background talking trash. Y'all heard that, right? Mom in the background egging it on. She on Facebook Live because they got a marital issue. She going in front of all demons and talking trash about the man. He in the house while she talking trash too. You want to say something? Okay, go ahead, play on.
Hyping her up. Now, y'all, I will tell y'all that this next clip that I'm about to post is very, very sensitive. So as y'all can see in that clip.
So what's going on right now, she, as women do, she's getting physical with him. He's trying to get out the house. He's like, stop putting your, don't put your hands on me. Don't put your hands on me. What do women do? The modern woman. They want to touch you. They want to put your hands on you.
Right. It's always when you're trying to go somewhere.
Yeah, always when you're trying to go somewhere. They want to, not these righteous women we got. They put that away. But some of y'all tuned in. You might have been in a situation, she we call a linebacker. You can't get past her.
Right.
Come on.
He's clearly trying to not be confrontational with her at all, and she's consistently starting with him. Now, I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all this part. Later on in the video, she starts to tell him, oh, I'll beat your ass, I'll do all these things to you, and threaten him. She then goes and gets a gun and starts to yell out, murder scene, her exact words, y'all. I'm going to post a clip of that part, but I don't know how much more of it is going to let me post. Y'all, this is sensitive content. If you cannot view it,
Fast
just
forward
keep
a little bit,
strolling.
about 10 seconds.
Please do not life. And was making real big ass threats in the video.
Okay, go back 10 seconds. Is that it? That's it.
This
That's
is
it.
sensitive content, guys.
That's it.
Please listen.
She just said, "I kill your ass."
So everything in this house belong to me. He must be trying to take stuff. Oh, Paul, you and Mama. What's she saying now? Y'all gonna have to stop all this.
Yeah,
I thought Mom was just egging it on a minute ago.
It's actually gone too far.
Right.
That's exactly what's happened.
It's gone too far. Now play on. Oh, run it back. We missed it. Run it back. Listen good. She got a gun.
That part of the video was so hard for me. But as y'all can hear, they screaming in the background, the mama screaming. All of a sudden, now you want peace and y'all need to stop this, but you was just instigating this in the background. Now, Jeremy done lost his life over something stupid. And now Khadijah talking about it was an accident. How was it was an accident when you were saying, oh, I'm finna kill you, bitch. Murder scene, excuse my language. Don't ban my video, TikTok.
All right, y'all stop.
But
see what happened?
Hey, you know what? That's what happened when God's law ain't in you.
There you go.
Bring it out.
Right. I'm gonna tell you. Little simple things like that is why when you tell somebody that their circle is crap, because she allowed her mama to be in there instigating it, and then evil, and then now it caused a man to lose his life over some simple BS. I
believe the kids were there.
Yep.
So, and then think about what that does to the kids.
Matter of fact, they were there, and if you played on, the kid said, "Daddy, no, my daddy."
Yeah, see that? And little simple. You know what? Listen, I got a video for y'all to watch. I got some homework for you. And when on another part, I'm gonna definitely play a clip out of that video. This is a video. Type it on YouTube. Type in IUIC, a guide to avoid marriage mistakes. All right.
Yeah.
There was a video that was in there that our bishop had brought out, and that was about this murderer who kept stalking this. Hey, what's going on here?
Go ahead.
It's this guy's phone. There was a guy who kept stalking his sister after they had broke up, right? And then she didn't prove this brother. She didn't prove this brother. He afterwards, being damn crazy, always wanted to see exactly what she got going on. He wound up going to her house and drowning her in the bathtub. And the mom went into the house and found that the water floated all inside of there.
Right.
Yeah, so
and you can hear it on the 911 call.
On the 911 call.
Get her strangling and taking her last breaths. Him and his crazy behind. This is to some of y'all sisters, even within the body. In the body of IUIC, some of y'all don't like to be told who you can prove.
Yeah.
You don't like counsel from leadership. But we trying to keep you away from crazy brothers.
That's right.
Everybody with a Bible ain't righteous.
Right.
Some of these brothers come in here crazy as a loon or whoremongers or whatever. And then you want to, I ain't going no leadership. He got big feet. He got big gorilla hands.
You know what?
Yeah, they on your face now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you go. I want to add one more thing. I want y'all to think about this too, because topics like this is very pertinent and important. Even though we know a lot of things are going to happen in this world, right? We know famine is coming. We know destruction is coming, and so on and so forth. I want y'all to think. Paul was during a time when the persecution was heavy upon the church. And you know, one of the main things they had focused on outside of the mentions of that the Romans were going to come against us, he always focused on the lust that Israel constantly played on. He always focused on the lust that Israel always played inside of. So guess what? Topics like this is the ones y'all need to listen to.
Right.
Go ahead.
Right. Hey, that last video, because it started off with him being bisexual.
Right.
Then he got put to death, right? Let's get that in Ecclesiastes. Sirach 26 and 23, just to get straight to it.
By the end of the video, he lost his life.
Yep. And then that's when the apologies came out. But look what
It was the accident. That means you were pointing the gun in his head, trying to intimidate. You can only picture it. They didn't show it. That's
right.
What
And that's why she was. You got to, like you said, officer. Those threats don't come from a gun locked in a closet.
No,
right?
they don't.
Those threats, though, exactly what she was saying. She's waving it around. That's why my mother said, "Okay, this is going too far." Watch this.
Sirach chapter 26 verse 23.
Come on.
A wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man.
He was committing adultery. He was bisexual. All those things happened, and the Lord gave him a wicked portion. And what happened? Death and judgment from the Most High. Read on.
But a godly woman is given to him that feareth the Lord.
That's why we pushing this. That's why the difference between ratchet marriages and exactly what to do is here in the Bible. We're giving the solution.
That's right.
Hey, let me back you up dealing with the wickedness. Give me Sirach 25 real quick at verse 19.
Bring it out.
The book of Sirach chapter 25 verse 19. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman.
So when you get that portion, you get that portion. It said all wickedness is but little wickedness to the wickedness of a woman. So if that's your portion, oh boy, I hate it for you.
Man,
can I get another one?
Okay.
Go ahead, officer.
There's some more on this.
Well, nah. we got
I didn't even see time yet.
Yeah, time is ticking. See, this was part 17. Give me one. I will take one more. Sirach 27 and 3, just to close it out. Hey, this is it's a somber note. We on a somber note, but hey, listen to this.
The book of Sirach chapter 27 verse 3.
Bring it out.
Unless a man hold himself diligently in the fear of the Lord, his house shall soon be overthrown.
They go with all that's been brought out here. Unless you keep God's commandments and fear his judgments, your house will be just like these ratchet houses. It'll be overthrown. Hey, we got a physical location at 111 South Market Street, Benson, North Carolina. That's 111 South Market Street, Benson, North Carolina. Hey, come visit us. You can call us at 1-855-484-4842, extension 7098, 1-855-484-4842, extension 7098. Email us at armorofgodradio@gmail.com. If you got questions, armorofgodradio@gmail.com. Hey, that's been our show. This is
Go ahead. And also, we follow us on all our podcasts.
Right.
Go ahead. And this is the
Armor of God Radio Show. Check out the
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you. It's nation time. Destroy!